controversy. Because, see...
Well, I got family members listening to this and other people listening to this, so remember...
Everybody looking at the camera.
Action. This is my twin right here.
F your couch, nugga.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, man. My twin. No, my son. My son.
First of all, you know what? I'm not going to say anything from behind the scenes of what's happening right now and how this even happened.
I mean, hey, it happened because, you know, great minds think alike. Nah, if we want to be honest, I ain't capping out here. You know, I had to support them. The new color came in, so I support it. It came out right here, so, you know, it's my twin. Like Smokey said, twin.
No, he said, twin. From the West End. No.
Oh, that's a good movie. That was a good movie. That's such a
Friday, for those that don't know.
That's a classic movie right there. And then he's like, nah. What was the reason why he said he didn't want to do it no more? Because he didn't want to promote weed or stuff, or he was leaving that life behind.
What?
Chris Rock, why he didn't want to continue the role of Smokey? He said because he didn't want to. He
Man,
changed the leaf or something. What was it?
That. No, what happened was Ice Cube was being cheap with the funds. That's why he got, don't listen to them people. First and foremost, listen, when you want to be real, what happened is if a person get a good role and that role makes money. Okay, so here's how it works.
I mean, when you do, if the role, like you said, those low budget movies, if the role gets big, now you want more money.
Exactly, and you feel like because you got to remember like this. When somebody come up with an idea, like right now, this is an idea, and it's like I'm sitting up there saying, "Hey, Remy, you want to do a show?" Now you have your own show. Yeah. Now, if I was paying you, like, let's just say I was giving you a couple of $100 to do the show.
And then we go viral one day. Now I'm going to be like, yo, I need thousands of dollars now.
Yeah, but if you're on a contract.
Oh, so, I'm on a contract. Then you know what? Just like this, I know my worth. So when that contract's over, yeah.
That's what happens. See, like.
You know your worth.
Like people, because you got to remember, what did he have going on for him at that time? The only thing he had was Def Jam. You didn't even know he was a comedian.
No, I knew he did. I knew he did stand up. Yeah, I knew like the. But that's a lot of how everybody started. Def Jam.
I know. Yeah, but it's like remember. See,
but Q gave him the opportunity to get into an acting role. No, because he didn't. He wait. Did he do New Jack before he did Friday, or he did it afterwards?
That's Crook Rock. I mean, not Crook Rock. My bad. Shout out Crook Rock. That's Chris Rock.
Oh, he
did Money Talks after.
No, what's the movie he did when it was Dead Presidents? He did that.
That
before?
one came after.
So Friday
opened the door for everything. Right. See, like so again, that's what I'm sitting up there saying. It's like it's like with Keem. Keem met the lady. Oh, let me get y'all caught up first because y'all gonna be like, what the heck you talking about?
Herbert looking for the end zone off the hands of Stone Smart, who took a big hit in the end zone. Mac Jones fires up the center of the field, and it is broken up, nearly picked again. Juju Smith-Schuster back to the goal line. DTR hit hard as he gets rid of it. Baron Browning plant. Over the middle, gets it to the corner, who gets smoked by Greenlaw. Made the catch to the 46, but what a hit.
Okay, I was supposed to be in a movie. I didn't do the movie because, well, you know about it. It was investment, plus it would have cost me to go out there, work time, all kinds of different things. So now, what did I tell you? The people that was doing that movie at the time, they was like D-list actors. But their resume came up. Now what? They wanted more money. They want to get off the spin-off and everything. That's how it always works. So the thing about it is, if I come to you with a low-budget idea, and then somehow you think that idea is gonna strike it big. Oh, it does because like remember after Chris Tucker, what happened? He went and got Mike Epps, another up and comer.
Yeah.
So now I know y'all like, what the heck this got to do with fantasy football?
It's it's a little turn. We're making a pivot.
Nah, ain't about fantasy football no more. We are universal now. It's halftime.
And I don't want to confuse y'all. Like I said, we can still talk about football. We're not gonna do it, but
Talk about all sports.
We don't want
basketball.
We don't want to stick to a specific demographic of just only fantasy football because there's a lot of other stuff that goes on.
Remy Moore tell you the truth. He got a fan base, and his fan base asks him.
I don't got a fan base. You know who it was? A good friend of mine. Talked to me and was like, you know what? We should pivot. We should do something else. Because like I said, football is only 6 months. What are we going to talk about after that? What? I'm only going to do a show for 6 months and then that's it? We're going to go on hiatus? No, we want to keep it going. We want to talk about other things and I want to vibe, laugh, chill. That's all it is. We're gonna talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
Now y'all get to see the personality of the reason why I wanted to choke him. Like just like right now, see, I'm a man of my word. I got we're gonna explain the story of this. And I told him like, yo, he act up. I'm smacking him on camera.
And I told Keeman I will apologize, Keeman, but I would have punched him in his face if he would have slapped me with that money.
Listen.
And then he would have paid for the cameras back again because I'm not paying for it because he slapped me. But let him know. First of all, I respect the man for his word.
I'm a man of my word.
He's a man of his word. He stuck to it, but it is what it is. Actually, I got screwed because it was only supposed to be 4 games. And what's your last 4 games you went? You went what? 1-3 in your last 4 games.
Nobody didn't get screwed.
You went 1-3 in your last 4 games.
You did not get screwed.
I'm just saying. I blessed him. I said, you know what?
Can you stop smoking weed?
Yeah.
Okay, your memory is, listen, this is exactly what happened. The thing was this. I said to you, I was like,
it doesn't matter what you said. I won the bet. Give me my $50. It doesn't matter. Exactly. I'll take it that way. You already know, man. Tired of this man. I got 50 reasons why.
Count it. Make sure they did it right, yo.
I'll trust them. I'll go pull up to the bank and tell them. You got an extra $1 in your pocket?
Don't worry about what I got in my pockets.
And remember, if you don't like gambling, you have an addiction, go 1-800-GAMBLERS, 1-800-GAMBLERS, 1-800-GAMBLERS. If you have an addiction.
Yeah, no, we take that seriously though. We take that seriously.
Something that we talked about.
Yes.
Watch episode 2. The number's in there.
1-800-GAMBLERS. But I appreciate it.
Man, my word, as I say, something is done.
About to go to my girl. We gonna have fun tonight.
All right, people, let me get y'all caught up. All right. So what happened was our fantasy league is in the playoffs right now.
A little controversial though.
I listened to Joe's message. Shout out Joe.
He was heated.
Whoa.
He went, like I said, I've known Joe for about 8 years, and I have never seen Joe get that upset about something. But like I said, it was a misunderstanding. But unfortunately, in the get wins or die trying, the season concluded. I didn't make it.
Controversy, I made it, but I'm not in it.
He made it, commissioner admitted to himself he messed up on the format. Usually for us, it's 7 teams make the playoffs. The number 1 gets a bye. So I remember when we woke up and I looked at it, I was just so happy to see he didn't make the playoffs. Tell him, no, I called him up. Mind you, we didn't talk for like a week or so. My man went to go to Georgia, did his thing, seen his family, chilled out there.
Had a great time. I didn't want to come back.
When he came back, I was in New York Thanksgiving with my shorty and her family. So, we were all doing our thing. All happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody, So, we didn't talk. But me and Dante, it's like, we might not talk for a week or so. And next thing you know, we talked to each other like we was with each other yesterday.
Yeah, because first phone call I get from this guy. No, I was at Thanksgiving. Hey, are you all right? Are you healthy? You didn't make the playoffs.
Exactly.
I thought $50.
Because I know he's alive. I know he's healthy. And when I wished the group chat Happy Thanksgiving, he responded. So he's good. this man ain't gonna put himself in a situation where it's gonna happen. But yes, I called him and said, you ain't made the playoff. Running my mouth. I was running my mouth so crazy for like the first hour. And then, I don't know, what about it? I just looked at it, I'm like, why does second seed gotta bye? And then I said, oh, this man was supposed to make the playoffs. And then, and honestly, he did make the playoffs, but he still lost his bet, so it don't matter.
Well, hold up. The bet was, okay, like I told him.
The bet was, I said you had to win 4 your last
I know,
6 games.
I lost the bet, but here's what I said. It doesn't matter. I lost the bet. I don't even care.
Exactly. I don't even know what we're talking about. You lost the bet. But
that's the first bet I ever lost to you, so I don't get it.
That is true. You know what? And I'll give him that. I don't like betting with this man. I had to take this man out to eat. What else I had to do?
Surf and turf. That was
man, he ate good. He had wine.
Hemingways.
Let y'all know I'm a man of my word when it comes to the bet. That's why I wasn't worrying about him. But I needed the money. So, but yeah, I finally won a bet, so I feel confident in myself. So we might bet again. Who knows? But yeah, anyways, getting back to the topic. So it was a little controversial. I had to talk to the commissioner about it, and we both came to a good resolution. So we said, it's only fair enough that we give the man his money back. It's gonna happen. We already discussed about it, so that's good. Like I said, because he's supposed to make it, even though he would have lost his first round, but.
Revisionist history. Y'all didn't know that at first. I did.
We didn't. But no matter what would have happened, if it would have played out how it played out, he lost and he would have got knocked out first round. So.
Hey, but we still got something where we could bet now because we both is in this consolation joint.
Who wants to bet for losers?
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to bet for? I lost already. I'm not even in the championship.
I'm competitive. I play in everything.
Guess what? My roster ain't even changed. So, you know what I did do? I did drop on my bench, and I got people in the group chat heated. They were upset with me, but no, yeah. So playoffs are starting. It's been 2 weeks. So, shout out to the ones who playing in right now. So the ones who made it in our league, White Man Can't Punt. Fourth in Flower because he won his bet, so he went back to it. Shaq and Kobe and Dante's favorite name.
Yo, that Pittsburgh Phillies. That name is fire. I like that name. I'm like, that's something I would have thought of.
So, shout out to them who made it. Congratulate them. So I wish them the best. And these are actually teams that actually produced. They're the top 4. So wish them the best of luck in the playoffs. Next time we come back, we'll let y'all know the results. But, I'm unfortunately, it wasn't my year this year. It's the first year I didn't make the playoffs, so it's fine. It is what it is, but.
So what was your, okay, so you basically said you want to transition. So here's your transitioning episode, here's your transitioning point. What is it that you want to transition into?
Just want to talk about culture stuff, just things that go on, or just topics that every day that if I seen something on social media, or maybe talk about something that happened at work, or just things. So I just like to.
I got a topic for you.
All right,
you said something that happened on social media.
Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead. Let's bring it up. What happened on social media this week? What happened on your social media this week?
Yo, I told my big, I said, I made it to some site, and it's a site for what? And I said, I guess it's a site of people cheating on their significant others or whatever, and stuff. And they was like,
what's it called? Is this your man, sis?
Is this your man, sis? And they was just like, you ain't like that, though. So, what's your opinion?
In your opinion, like I said, my generation's been in the social media, so I've already had high school where anonymous people make certain page about a man or women or all this other stuff. So for me, it's just like, I really don't like it because you're a coward. You gotta hide behind social media to call out certain people's business. Why can't you just do it face to face? Because you don't want to deal with the consequences after that. But
So here's a question for you. I don't want to cut you off.
But you did.
But I know.
Go ahead, though.
This is how we do on the phone. All right, no, because of my thing. Okay, what is the purpose and why you think a person is doing these things? Like, what are they trying to establish? Because it's like, if you don't know who the person is,
hurt people. So you must be a person that want to hurt somebody or diminish somebody's character. You feel like maybe or that person did something to somebody you care about and you want to get revenge on this or you want to expose them. I don't know. It could be multiple reasons why people go do that.
Well, here's my angle why I'm saying this. Say if somebody was going to reward you money, but you had to show up to get the money. So to me, it's like you could damage the person, but you're not getting the accolades for it. Because it's like you're not like if you can't show up to get the money, you're not gonna get paid for what it is that you actually did. So that's what I'm sitting up there saying is like, what are you really getting out of it? Because like the word was that I was looking for sympathy when I gave a response, and I was just like, you know what? Anybody that know me, because I told you this is what people say. No matter what, it's a lose-lose situation for me because if you go with somebody that I talk to when I'm around the most says he's not like that, are you with him every time?
Yeah.
You ain't with him when it. But again, they work
even when I'm not with him, I know where he's at. So, but man, it's unfortunate. Like I said, maybe some of the men that are on there deserve to be on there. I'm not saying
Scott made it.
I can't speak on Scott like that.
No, but
Scott's a cool dude. From my time that I've seen him and us chilling, he's a cool dude, down to earth. He just be minding his own business, you know. Like I said, I got a couple friends who are players. They do their thing, but some of these also, certain. I don't want to put all women, but some women know these men and already know how they are. Yet you still do want to go after them. So it's like
that part.
So it's like if you know the man ain't got nothing going on for himself or whatever it is, why do you still choose to go deal with him? Like he messed with multiple women. Sorry. Oh, if you want to mess with, we messed with multiple women out here. He did his thing. He's doing his thing. You see it. So why do you still gravitate to it? And then, do you think you're gonna change this man? Like, do you think you're like, I don't know, his angel, saved angel, seventh heaven? I don't know. And then when he does to you, now you're upset? Like we always say, it's accountability. That's just like if I mess with a girl who mess with men, and I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I could be the one, and she go on mess with my boy. Why am I gonna
expecting to happen?
Like, what am I exactly? So what am I gonna be like? Oh, go F girls, all this, all she. Nah, man, I gotta take accountability. Like, yo, that's on me. I was just love lost. I thought this could be the one, but that's all it is. You got, for me, in the situations like that, take accountability. That's it. You know the person. Everybody gotta stop ignoring the red flags and stop seeing it like it's there. God's showing it to you. And I don't talk about religion a lot, but what do you always say? A person's always gonna show them true selves.
Yeah.
You just gotta ask the right questions.
Right.
That's how we always said. Ask the right questions and
just ask questions. You ask questions. Like I tell people, yo, you want to know if somebody's in the best of your interest or what they're about? Ask them what's their 5-year plan. If they ain't got nothing going on with, put it this way. I always say if they have nothing to lose, they have nothing to lose.
That's true.
And we off that subject.
Wow, that's it. But
out of here,
gone. So, but
for.
Oh, okay. Keem, what's your question?
What's your opinion on the Jake Paul Tyson?
You know what? I never seen the fight. But in my honest, if you want to, after like seeing social media clips and stuff like that, in my honest opinion, that man took him to the side like, yo, right now I'm the hottest thing right now and I'm making money. You are Mike Tyson. I know you can knock me the F out all you want. How much? You want 20 mil? Let's make it look good. That's what I think it was. I think it was a money come up.
Okay. Did you hear about the rematch?
There's a rematch.
I did not hear about that.
Saudi Prince out of Dubai paid $300 million.
That's what the purse is?
For Tyson to knock him out in the first round.
Ooh.
He wants to see Tyson fight like
he really wants to see it. And we talking about that 300 is going to all Tyson,
no,
or he's just doing it like he's gonna say, yo, I'll give Tyson, I'll split it down the middle. Y'all just get
time out. No. Okay.
I would love to see
I'm the
though.
business aspects of this. The whole purpose of why they did that is this. Notice what happened right after that fight. It got interest of now other people wanted to go in the ring. He couldn't lose because if he lose, guess what? He's the cash cow.
Yeah, okay.
So the point of the matter is, he is the younger one. This is an old man on his way out who just caught after taxes $5 million.
Sorry, excuse me, I'm sorry, I stand corrected. The Saudi prince or whoever it was is offering $700 million to Tyson to knock him out.
Just to Tyson alone, or just they're splitting that purse down the middle. Cause guess what?
I'm fighting.
I'm getting knock me out for 700 mil. But you know, cause it's true. Because you know what's so funny? Because I know a lot of people were saying like they were upset because these kids were like, "Oh, Mike Tyson, the generation, oh he's whack, whatever," and it's offending a lot of people who've watched boxing, who've known what this man actually has done in his ring experience, like knocking people out. Knocking anybody he came out. What like? You couldn't even last the first round with this guy.
He still holds the record in the Olympics
For the fastest knockout, or so like
8 seconds.
Probably hold the record in professional boxing because he hit
He does.
Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks with night quick.
Because I just see it like this. I think Mike Tyson just took it as I'm getting a check, because people try to, when I look at the clips, they're like, oh, he's not doing it. But like, we seen what he did by himself in other videos.
Right.
And you're not gonna tell me transitioning into the ring. And this is the controversial stuff that I've seen. There's a point where they're grappling and they say that Jake Paul's like, yo, you trying to make money? Like, we trying to make money? Because it looked like Tyson started really like, I'm gonna catch you. So, you know, on that point, yo, get your money. This is the era of social media. Like he just said, Jake Paul right now is the hottest thing in the
In boxing.
in celebrity boxing. So I'm not, because he lost to Canelo. I mean, to Canelo. He lost to what's his brother's Fury's brother. So when you actually went toe to toe with somebody in your weight class and who's actually a professional boxer, you lost.
Right.
So that's to show you, you know, you picking and choosing your battles, because you know, like, you think I care that he knocked out Nate Robinson? You think I care he knocked
That's
out?
what was funny.
I mean, you think I care he knocked out another former UFC
it's
guy?
not about if you caring, but here's the thing. When you got these athletes coming in the ring talking, they was talking massive talk.
Yeah,
Because like a lot of people think,
give him credit. He puts the work in. He's in the gym.
a lot of people think it's easy to get in that ring and think because like street fighting and professional fighting.
What I would like to see is, let me see you, Jake Paul, go inside a UFC ring in the octagon. Let me see you do that.
Yeah, but again,
Because boxing's a little. I'm sorry. There's a difference between boxing and
he's
that.
staying in his lane, but
That's
Remy,
not even in his lane.
Again, the point of what I'm saying up there saying, they're using this man because if Tyson got 20, imagine how much Jake Paul got, and imagine how much the production, the producing, the promoting,
all that. But I heard people couldn't even watch the match. They said they kept buffering.
Okay, you want me to tell you?
A lot of people, it didn't.
Want me to tell you how lit it
people said
was?
they had to go in and out of it, and they had to check it out.
Oh, that's why the dog was going crazy. Okay.
I'm just saying on that point, that's what a lot of people were saying, it kept buffering.
Do you know, we was at work, everybody's phone was watching that.
Oh, I believe it.
Everybody phone. G phone. I'm looking at this female, her phone. Chrissy come, his phone. Everybody phone had it.
Which is, they did it. Yo, that's the first time in how many years I actually got a lot of views. People were looking forward towards the fight. Since what? Mayweather and Pacquiao? Or since who? Like, that's a...
Nah, it was Mayweather and homeboy. What's that dude name?
Oh, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
And that's another one. Look at, he came up. Money on that fight.
So the official statement is, I'm giving Mike Tyson $700 million if he agrees to fight Jake Paul this time in a real fight and wins by KO in a maximum of 3 minutes.
So how much you gonna give Jake Paul to get in the ring?
Well, that's
with
what
him?
I want to know. Because you giving Mike Tyson $700 million. That's what I'm saying. Are you splitting that purse down the middle?
That's going to Tyson. So that means
700 is going to
Well, them
Tyson.
Saudi dudes be having dough. So
That's true.
their money, their money don't talk. It box.
They be flying these Instagram girls to get pooped on, so they got the money out there. So I'm just saying, it's the truth. Nobody knows that. Everybody knows about that.
Oh, no. This is the real Remy, yo.
I'm just
Yo,
saying.
next subject, go.
Oh. But hey, you know, if you got money to blow, you got money to blow. He knows what I'm talking about. But you know, I would like to really see that though. I would like to see Mike Tyson actually fight him like, I want you to box like. Pretend Jake Paul is, what's his name? Buster Douglas, and get your revenge. Get your revenge back. Because they clowned you for that after that. I heard because I wasn't born yet. I don't think I was born in that time, but.
You was born.
What year was that match? Buster Douglas beating Mike Tyson. We talking about at least early 90s? Or early 2000s?
Hold on. Oh no, you wasn't born.
I wasn't born. That's why I can only imagine.
What
was that, like 85? At least in the 80s?
Nah, it was like, I think I was 12 or 13.
87, I want to say 87.
All right, so, and I can only imagine.
90 is the 90.
And I can only imagine.
Dude, we got phones. Look it up. I know, that's what I'm saying.
Because my dad said it when they talk about it, they be like, yo, everybody was like, nah, I can't believe, like.
Yeah, that was like a heartbreaking moment. Heartbreaking moment when that happened. February 11, 1990.
Okay, so
that man was correct.
I wasn't even born yet. I was not born yet. I was still swimming in my father's nuts.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, I was swimming. I was swimming in there. I was swimming probably.
The reload.
I could have. All I know was, hey, I hit the Heisman on my other brothers and sisters, and I made it through. So.
What year was you born?
93.
Yeah, no, you wasn't even swimming.
He said I wasn't swimming yet.
That's not how the sack works.
Yeah, you wasn't even starting.
I was in there though. I was coming up. I was waiting my turn patiently. Like, all right, I'm next. But nah.
Broncos Chargers, what's going on? That's tonight. What are you thinking?
Honestly, I think the Chargers are gonna win. They're gonna win that
Time
one.
out. How you gonna talk about a game that you just said we ain't coming on until New Year's?
I mean, we could talk about it. We could also discuss how I'm mad that my team OKC lost in the championship cup, but you know that's just me being salty. It is what it is.
Dude, I just told you they didn't even have their best player.
It's still we should have won, but you know.
No, they didn't have their best player.
But your best. Yes, they did have their best
No, they
player.
didn't.
Shai is their best
second
player.
best.
Okay, there we go. Because Shai is the best player on that team right there. Now, honestly, to answer Keen's question, I really do believe
Denver.
I think the Chargers are gonna win.
You think the Chargers?
I think the Chargers are gonna win.
How many of them ones you want to win?
Oh, you know my 51,
many other ones you wanna
baby.
lose?
None of it. Actually, you know what? I'll put a nice $10 on the bet. I got $10. I say the Chargers win.
Okay.
Y'all seen it right here. $10, the Chargers wins right there. Now we gotta put it out there on Sunday. But you know, so you know, things out there. But like I said, you know, moving for us, like this is what we're talking about right here. This is what we want. You know, we want to joke around, laugh, you know, let Keem ask us some questions. You know, just things like that. Like I said, I don't want to stick specifically with football because football's only 6 months, and our fantasy league is gonna be done soon. But it's over. So
we're just gonna tell you who the
we'll just tell you
who the winner is. So
I'll let y'all know who want to win and not. But yeah, man, we wanna pivot. We want to, like I said, in the comments after this gets loaded up there, if y'all talk, whatever, like y'all should talk about this. Y'all should talk about this and that, and we'll discuss about it. You know, we want y'all to feel a part of, like, be a part of this show, this process. You know, the community of Beyond Eons.
Beyond Eon.
So that's what we want to do, you know. But again, you know, you gotta thank this man right here. You gotta thank Keem also for his vision. How long, Keem? I never asked you this. When did you like establish like Beyond Eons?
Hold up. Did you really? Okay. Do you know we just did all these episodes talking about this?
I know, but I'm asking him right now. This is what I'm asking him right here.
Tell him to watch the tape.
You could say watch the tape.
Yeah, mic him up because you know what? We about to transition. Get him a chair because we got a new show coming.
I can't.
And we want to transition into it. So people, this is halftime right here. Now you notice we got the dope intro. The whole artwork is going to be different and everything because we're not just talking about sports. We're going to talk about whatever Remy want to talk about. These are his topics or whatever topic he say he want to talk about. And again, I might not be here all the time because this is not my show. I'm not the host. I'm just here for this moment. I owed him $50. He wanted it in ones. He got his money. We about
Yes, sir.
We coming into the new year. We got a new show coming up. We gonna get it started. Matter of fact, since we in the building, we got new cameras, new production, new lights, new mics. I'm talking about lights, camera, action.
Lights.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, hold up. Let me do this. Okay. Right now we got 2 shows combined in one. And it's interesting because you might see a lot of this. This is the Beyond Eon family. This is a new addition. We can't say who the person is. He just came out of nowhere.
The person, you can't say the name of the show.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying the person. I'm not saying nothing. We're not going to even say the name of the show. I'm going to just leave it like that.
But just know, he has his own show.
Yeah, but so
He is part of the show. He's one of the main hosts.
yeah, made it whole. So we got 2025 gonna be interesting. Just keep paying attention. Beyond. All right, so this is still it's halftime. Remy's the host of this show. I come when he wants me to come. There's gonna be days he might be by himself, but he might want me here because I know how to feed off him. But here's the thing: we got a new show coming. I want to say the name so bad it's gonna be funny. We ain't gonna have no images either. So you wasn't supposed to be even showing your face.
It's all good.
Now they know who you are.
Hey, it's all good.
All right, so Remy, still take over. I just wanted to let them know that. All right, so I got a topic for y'all.
Hit me.
I almost said the name. This is what this show is gonna be about. Almost said the name.
We should put money on this.
No, Remy know the name.
I do know the name.
Hey,
No, I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Hey, how much you wanna bet? Oh, yeah, 10,
I just got this money right now.
10
I
more?
just got this money right now. I'm trying to hold this as long as I can hold it.
Yeah, 10
Because
more?
you know what? Once the money's on the line, he ain't gonna say.
I'm not saying
That's
it.
why I say he ain't gonna.
that's why I was trying to do it on the low.
All right, so
I bet.
this is gonna make more sense because I wanted to bring this up to you. Because I want your opinion first before this man answer.
You want my honest opinion?
I want your honest. I want you to be Remy.
What comes to my first head
Yeah,
after
I want you
hear
to
it?
be Remy.
All right then.
Okay.
Listen, you have to give me a problem.
If I have to show y'all, okay, there's a picture that's on Facebook. It's a man in a bathtub with his 2 daughters. So the thing was, do you think this is appropriate for a father to take a bath with his daughters?
Ooh, I see. If you're asking me, I don't got kids, but I wouldn't do that. Personally, I just wouldn't do
Why
that.
not?
I don't know. I just wouldn't. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that. I mean, not fair. I don't just think that's, in my opinion, I don't think that's right. I just don't think it's right. Just, but maybe I could be wrong. that's just me right here. That's what I think.
Well, elaborate on why you would think that is not right.
That's why I wanted a father here and non-fathers. Go ahead.
If I don't think that is right, it's just, 'cause I understand that's my blood, that's my child, but I don't know. I don't know. That you got me on that one. I don't know why. Maybe I think right away like, oh no, that shouldn't happen because I know I personally wouldn't do it even if I had my own kid. But then I think it goes to that double standard of but it's okay if you take one with your son, but you won't do it with the girls.
Well, here's the thing that I feel you on that. Before I had a daughter, I felt that way. But having a daughter and asking questions on how to do this and how to do that. If I can change a diaper, then I can give her a bath, right?
It's funny you said that because there was a guy that said he don't even change his daughter's diapers, right?
Correct.
But go ahead.
Correct. So for me, it depends on the situation, right? It's just a picture of a father with his 2 daughters in the bath. We don't know if he's wearing underwear. We don't know if he's nude or whatever the case may be. But to me, I feel as though...
Well, hold on. what's the difference he wearing underwear or not? It's not like you trying to say his intentions is he want to do something with his daughter.
No. Some people are like that though, right? Just like you have the father that won't change his daughter's diaper, or the father that won't give his daughter a bath, right? To me, I would feel as though something is wrong with that father in that aspect, right?
Like the mindset of the father?
Yeah, you know, maybe he doesn't feel comfortable, or whatever the case may be, right? But if you have a father that's willing to get into that bathtub and be with his kids in the bathtub, washing them up or whatever the case may be, maybe he's more comfortable wearing some underwear versus not, because he doesn't want his kids to see him naked. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bunch of different things back and forth.
Because it's also depends how you were up, bro. Because some people be like, you know, I know old school grandmas like, no, like Shannon Sharp at one point said he can't walk around his own house like without his shirt because just he had women all around him.
Right.
He said that. So it also could be your upbringing, but like you said, it's comfortability. So like
exactly,
you might grow up with a hippie family where they all took the same showers in the same bath together. Like I'm just saying. That's it.
Yo, bath time.
Yeah, but how many of us grew up with, you know, you took baths with your siblings up until a certain age, and then you took a bath and shower by yourself, right? What's the difference?
Yeah.
You know, the only thing is that
you went through
as long as that father's doing what he's supposed to do, you know, like even for me, I didn't do it without supervision at first because I was uncomfortable. You know, I had to have my lady there to where I can sit here and ask her certain questions. Okay, you know, like for example, when my daughter was born, it was one of those. Look, how do I change her diaper, right? You know, how do I, because I've been a boy dad for so many years that having a
new thing now,
exactly
different, yeah.
You know, so for me, I wanted to dive in head first because I wanted to make sure that I was doing it the right way, but I also wanted to be a part of everything that I could be a part of as a dad. When you're a dad, you have that sense of pride that you want to be a part of every aspect of your kid's life that you can be. Can't be there for everything, but you want to be there for as much of it as possible.
Like the first walk, the changing the first diaper, all that.
Everything.
Everything. They won't understand. It's more for you in the beginning of it because it's just like,
yes,
I've never experienced it. So
correct.
Now it's like I was there when you burped your first burp, when you fell your first. So it's more of like, for me, I'm hearing it. It's more like it's like another life experience for you that you never had to experience it now. But now it's your own kids now.
Yes. You know, like being a boy dad, you know, I sat here for all these years and gave them baths, helped them in showers, showed them how to do this and do that. So now that I have a daughter, it's a completely different ordeal because now I have to be extra sensitive, right? You know, there's a pH balance if you wipe it wrong or put soap in the wrong area and all this other crap. Like, there's so much to it having daughters that I didn't realize was different.
Because you said,
right?
Boy, because you were a boy yourself, so you already know.
Correct.
I like this is how easy.
Yeah.
So as getting a girl dad now, being a girl dad, it's way different now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, I have no qualms, no problems with that man taking care of his daughters, and it looks like he had supervision, or else that picture never would have been taken.
Yeah, but listen to the words you said, supervision. Like as a father, I don't know too many fathers.
But that could have been like maybe their first bath. So it's like taking memory photos, because you know a lot of people do photo albums of like, oh look at your.
No, it's not the photo. See, the thing was the father. Because here's the thing. Listen, I'm addressing the word that was just said.
Yes.
Supervision of a father. Like, not all fathers harm their children. Not all fathers' intention is to harm their children.
Yeah, but when I'm using the word supervision, I'm not saying it in a negative connotation.
No, not you. I'm talking about.
Right?
Remember, whenever we speak in a camera, you're speaking to multitudes of people.
Correct.
So I'm just. That's why I said I'm addressing that.
Yeah.
Because even like when I'm like this. First of all, this is this man's kids.
Correct.
So I don't gotta say what he's doing with his children.
Correct.
That's what he chose to do.
Yes.
Now if he wanted to take a picture and put it out there, or somebody decided to do whatever way it came out.
Correct.
I don't know.
Correct.
But the point of the matter is that's what he chose to do with his kids. So now if his kid would have drowned in the bath, why was you there with him?
Why wasn't he there?
So that's what I'm saying. What they're
Yeah.
saying, yo, chill with this double standard crap. Real talk. But the point of the matter is, not everybody's in intentions of harming their children.
Correct.
Not everybody's in intention of want to, because like I'm around people, kids, and I don't even look at their kids in that way. I wait
Correct.
in a bathtub or a shower with them because it just the optics ain't even right. What am I doing in a shower with somebody's kid? I don't even care if I had on shorts or the shirt.
And you know what's so funny?
Correct.
That's like how, because my sisters, they have kids, and anybody's kids, within their first year, I don't want to hold them. And it's just because for me, it's just, they're so fragile and gentle at that time, and every time like I held them like their head, I'm like, you know what? Here's the baby. I don't even want to do it because like they would be like, yo, hold your niece. I'm like, it's just for me. It's weird for me. Because I know they're so fragile at that point, and I know sometimes they jerk off, and it's just like,
Pause.
Here we
For
go.
For real. I caught it too.
Are we doing that now? We doing the pause right now? All right. See,
He ain't mean it like that. He ain't mean it like that. He ain't mean it like that.
he knew it. He wanted. See, Dante.
He ain't mean it like that.
Use the word pause. I didn't have to say.
I knew, well, this is what we talk. This is what the show's about. But
It's halftime. Time
Matter of
out.
fact, I'm gonna look at all three cameras. He ain't mean it like that. He ain't mean it like that. He ain't mean it like that.
hey, can edit that out. Actually, we just cut that whole part out. But no, I do want to ask you. How old is your daughter?
3.
How old is your son? I mean, how many kids do you actually have? Let me ask that.
All right, let's put it out there. I have a 21-year-old, 2 18-year-olds, a 6, and a 3.
All right.
Yeah, you
So
was getting
for the
busy
6
one
and the
time.
3.
And the 3-year-old's the only girl.
Okay, so how are you gonna because as a man you have boys, so you actually know how to talk. How are you gonna do when it comes to your daughter? Are you gonna treat your daughter the same way, like, or you have to be different with it?
So
She's a girl.
I'll put it to you like this, right? I treat all of my kids as individuals. You can't treat them all the same across the board because it doesn't work, right? Think about it when you're at work or at school, right? When the teacher addresses the class, they address the entire class, right? When your boss addresses everybody at work, they address everybody in a general state, right? But when it really comes down to it, because each of us in this room right now are different individuals with different personalities. We learn different. We have different outlooks. You have to address that perspective once they get a certain age, right? Like right now, my 3-year-old, she is very, very headstrong. She wants to control things. She wants everything to be her way and things of that nature. So I have to address that because she's also overly emotional. My son, on the other hand, my 6-year-old, he don't have much of a care in the world. He don't care. So
When the food's ready,
yeah.
we doing this, we doing that.
I'm listening to what they saying.
So
and you have their
I have
topics,
to
chill out.
I have to address that. So when I have to
Because I got the next topic.
punish both of them, right? I have to do it differently.
Okay.
My 6-year-old is more of the, hey, I said don't do that. That's it. He understands. Most of the time I really grunt at him, to be honest with you. But he'd be like, ooh.
It's just like how that mother, when she gave you the look in the store, you already knew, like,
Exactly.
yeah, I can't do this.
My
no.
3-year-old, on the other hand, I have to account for the fact that if I say no, she's going to be overly emotional, she's going to cry, and then she has this thing where while she's in the middle of getting yelled at, I just want a hug. So I have to address the emotional side of it.
Spot hit you sometimes because
No.
like, this is my baby.
No.
Okay,
No,
so-
absolutely not. Because I already understand where it's coming from and why she's having that kind of emotional breakdown at that moment. So not only do I have to address that, but I also can't allow myself to fall into it and give in. Because once you give in, she got
She
you.
knows. It's like, all right.
Yeah, I
How
can
some
keep
kids
doing
know
this.
I can manipulate mommy and daddy. So if
Correct.
mommy tells me no, I can go to daddy and be like,
Correct.
please, and you be like, go ahead.
But once daddy says no, she's starting to get the fact that if dad says no and I ask mom, I can hear dad in the other room say, no, I said no already.
I got you.
Which is, you can't give in.
Yeah, I got you.
So since y'all talking about relationships, fatherhood, and
She was smiling.
this is about sports.
Okay.
This is a sports show, a sports culture type of show.
Yeah.
We're gonna start calling you Remy Kardashian.
There's got to be a story behind that.
I don't even know because this is new. What I hear this. Why is that?
Remy Kardashian. Hey, what do you think was going on with Travis Hunter?
Oh.
What you mean? Can you elaborate on that? Like,
Oh, you haven't been following what was going on with him and his girl?
No.
Oh, let me get
What?
you caught up. I thought you said you want to do a show.
No, I'm just saying, but yeah, like from what when the Heisman, how she fell away, like what specific went on? Like,
Okay, well here's the thing. Okay, do you know what's going on?
I don't really.
King? What? Okay, so let me get you caught up. All right, so here's what's going on. All right, so here's the situation. Let me give y'all a whole bunch of things. If you got more questions, just add the question. I'm just paraphrasing real quick. So the first thing first, but this could happen when the girl said, I didn't like him when I first met him.
Okay, I remember. I know that part when they did their thing together. She said you wouldn't have been the type of guy that would have went after.
Okay, let's keep that in mind. You're an athlete, star athlete. They've been together for 5 years.
Okay.
Keep that in mind. So
Together for 5 years, even
So
when
that
he was
means-
at Jackson State.
When
He put at Jackson. Cause
well, this is sophomore, right?
No, this is
So
4.
she had to meet him in high school. They had to meet in high school.
Okay, all right.
So now here's the situation. There was a time when she was caught on camera, acting up. They said the reason is of like he approached the cheerleader or whatever, or she said that
She looked at the cheerleader. He talked to the cheerleader for too long when he did the
right.
celebration. But then there was something again after with a fan.
there's a whole bunch of stuff. That the whole thing. The question I'm asking you, right? Because a lot of people feel like she's doing too much. So I'm gonna ask y'all opinion. What is your opinion on the situation? Do you think that she's just with Son for the money? You think she's doing too much? Or do you think
I think like, in my honest opinion, know who your man is. This man right now he's developed coming into being a superstar. Like he's starting to be famous now.
Right.
People, like I said, you won all the Heisman, so you're gonna have to understand. There are going to be women who are going to throw themselves at him. There are going to be fans who want to see him.
Yep.
Just like you said, I think it's of maybe an instant, like you need to know that this is my man, and he's making publicly clear, don't talk about my girl because you don't know who she is. He's there for you. He doesn't go out to clubs. He likes to fish, play video games, and he likes to chill with you. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that this man, life, you revolve around, like his world revolves around you. He wants to make you happy, and we can all see it. So for you to feel away, maybe you shouldn't do it because you know anytime he's out there, there's gonna be cameras, and everything in the world we're in right now, it's gonna be caught on camera anywhere.
you
So
think
maybe
she's gonna take his money half? or whatever?
I look at it like this, right? I don't care what kind of relationship you have. It could be toxic. It could be the best relationship in the world. She could be the best girl. She could be the worst girl. Do your stuff behind closed doors.
But if something happened, no, but if the things is happening in the...
Remember, it
people
happened
said
in
they
the
should wait.
Yeah.
Period.
They should wait to get behind closed door, but if it's happening in the public, and it's in public view, that's why I always tell...
Correct.
What I always tell you, be careful of the optics.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at, right? Your man is in a very public profession. That means when you're out and about, whether you're with him or you're with your mom, you have to be on your best behavior
she's not used
because
to that either,
everybody is
right?
watching.
She's not used to
It does not matter.
Then she
that
should
means
get media trained.
No, that means you're a new employee.
She should get media trained.
Right.
He's media trained. She should media train him. Like it's a time and place. Cause no offense, the young girls down there, your expressions now, y'all can't hide it. We can see it clear as day. Like
It's the difference between and we've all been around this, right? You had a family function and one of your cousins done brought their girl and now they beefing in the middle of the yard and everybody's trying to break them up and they're arguing for no reason and whatnot. It makes them look foolish, but then your girl is like, hey man, let me holler at you real quick. And you guys move over to the side. Same problem, same issues, they're just being handled differently. So you need to literally tell her either get with the program or you'll be replaced. It's as simple as that.
He don't look like he's trying to replace her. But go ahead, Rick.
Yeah, well, because high school sweetheart and all of that stuff. Cool, I get it. I understand. When you're with someone for so long, it's hard to want to start over again.
He said he had never heard Lil Wayne until his girl put him on with Lil Wayne.
And
it's crazy because
but there's a lot of first there in that relationship, and I get it. But here's the thing: you're not gonna sit here and mess up my money, because this money not only is for me. I'm not doing all this just for me. It's going to be for my family, for my potential future wife, my potential future kids, and all of that. So if you're sitting here making me look some type of way out here in the public, that's just going to mean later on down the line you could do something dumb that's also going to be public. Like,
But hold up, pause. I'm gonna hold you on that. Okay. One of the things, if you notice with me, is I don't like to put my ideology into somebody else's mind frame, because see, I heard what you just said, but he's not thinking like you.
correct.
And like
I think it's just like you said, it's communication. They have to have communication with each other. Like at the end of the day, all relationships are different, but there's one key thing that all relationships need to work is communication has to be there.
And I agree with that. But I get where you was gonna go with that, right? But let's be honest, right? Generally speaking, women want the same things out of relationships, right? They want security. They want some type of I don't want to say money, but that's really what but that's really what it comes down to. They want a dude that can provide. They want a dude that can provision. They want a dude that.
Whoa. Again, you're talking about your generation. This generation.
No, there's still all that is still the same. It might be a little different. Like a woman can make them, but she still want a man who can be in charge. That can.
Well, think about it. Even these young girls that are out here that are quote unquote boss babes, right? When they get with a guy, they want a guy that's making as much of them, if not more. They don't settle for the guy that's below them.
And they all say a man got to pay.
The ideology is still the same, regardless of what the women are doing nowadays. They're just going about it differently. But it's still pretty much it's embedded in their DNA. They can't help it.
Okay, so you heard about Drea and Tyrod Taylor?
Nah.
The quarterback?
Nah.
Okay, so now here's the thing. There was a relationship. See, one of the
reasons about Drea and Michelle, who right now dates Jalen Green from
she was still living in Taylor's house.
Okay.
He wanted her out. You now got this young boy that got all this money. Some people say he could buy the house or he could get you a new house. What's the problem?
True.
See the thing. See, like I'm saying, one of the things, like I'm speak from a perspective of I don't know these people. I don't know their situations, and I'm not in their situation.
Right.
So when I'm speaking of okay, why would I think the situation is coming into existence? That's my perception of a situation. So when I look at it, because it does happen on our level too, just as not as big. So when I'm sitting up there saying, I'm not expecting them to think the way I think. So I'm trying to get in her shoes. So as her, like when people say, oh, she's just money hungry, she just seen a come up. First of all, you're not in their relationship to know what's going on.
Right.
And just because it happened to some, it didn't happen to all. And then another thing is too, some of these athletes, when they cheating on these females and they just say, yo.
Correct.
You don't know if the guy brought back a disease because
Zion.
Yeah.
That I was gonna say Dwayne Wade
and Lou Williams out there on the podcast discussed where he's like he talked about it. You know, he talked about it, like you give a little $20,000 over here, you do this, you do that, make her happy, bring her to the mall, and you go back. So. Like you said, when you got options, when you have the money and you got options, you always say when you got actually options to do it, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's as faithful as your options.
Exactly what it is. But it's like you said, we don't know their relationship.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, she probably fell away, but all it was you had to handle it in the right place at the right time.
Right, and that's what I was going, there's certain things that he's gonna have to do to help facilitate that. And that's where I was going with what I was saying earlier. I wasn't trying to, basically tell them that they have to do this. I'm just giving certain options that can be utilized to help facilitate some of that stuff. And it goes back to what you said with communication. We all struggle with that, right? Because we tend to speak a different language than women do. They have their own language and they expect us to understand it, right? So it does come back down to communication, and they have to figure out for them what works for them. I'm just saying that they both have to be careful because they're in the public eye hard body.
No matter, they're gonna be a camera around your whole life.
Correct, because of him. And even if they break up, the camera's still gonna be on her because
Well, she's trying to become an influencer too.
oh, and bam, that makes it even. She's
no matter what,
definitely
yeah.
gonna have to get used to the camera then if she's trying to be an influencer. Because if you're trying to be an influencer, you're gonna have a camera in your face all day, every day to begin with.
Yeah, they're not gonna
So,
be when you don't have no.
I don't understand why she doesn't have the etiquette now to begin with. Then, if that's the case,
Right. So
I didn't know that part.
So before we go, okay, people, again, this is halftime. Remy's the host of this show. We included another host from another show that we got coming out. It's coming out soon. They won't let me say the name. I want to say the name so bad. So we just talking about, we actually put two shows together as one. We're not really getting into what this is going to talk about.
Oh my! Shut up!
Hey, but hold up. They don't know.
Bleep it.
They don't know.
Hey, ladies. Hey, we just want to wish you a happy Christmas and a happy New Year to y'all family. We wish y'all the best.
Should have bet. You would have won.
We're gonna have to, cause Dante just don't know how to keep his mouth closed. He just don't.
First of all, it's going to get bleeped out anyway.
Because Keem don't want to do more work than he has to.
Hey, listen.
So,
Just keep it. See, nobody.
Oh, my
What
God.
are you talking about? But anyway, so that's what's going on right now.
all right, Craig Mack.
I know. I know. Bobby Valentino ain't over here. Slow down.
No, we don't get paid for that. I ain't trying to pay for that.
Listen, okay, I got another one for y'all then.
All right.
Okay. Now this is what Remy show is about, culture. Little Dirt. Little Dirt. Okay, so you know how they say you can take the it out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the.
You can take the person out the hood, but not the hood out the person. Okay.
Okay. So, what is your opinion on Little Dirt?
Yo, my honest opinion, I think, cause at the end of the day, when you're in the street, I was never in the streets, but I had a lot of friends that. There's some street code that you feel like you're obliged that you have to keep living to, like you have to or some type of you were with me in the trenches. Now that I made it, I feel like I still got to give back to you guys. But for me personally, if I came up money and you're not in my best interest for me, I have to cut you out. I'm not gonna forget where I came from.
It's called survivor skills, and it's not as easy if you've been with that person and they know the worst of you and the best of you.
But that's what I'm saying. His situation is a street situation. Like I can't speak on streets because I wasn't in the streets. Like I said, I can't speak on that. So I get it. There's like a code of brotherhood. Like you've been with me in the trenches. We ride together. We die together. But you got blessed in a position of generational money that you were actually trying to put your boys on. And for me, I just see like that street life, like what all rappers say, Jay-Z say, like the streets you don't owe the streets nothing. That's not, you don't own that. That's not yes. You don't, none of that. So all they do is keep pulling you back in. It's like it's like they're gonna keep pulling you back in to the point now. What's happening now? Right now, you're facing a charge where you're gonna lose everything potentially.
Well, I'll put it in. See, I don't really stay up on a lot of that stuff, but I'll put it in perspective for. Let's bring it back to football, right? Deshaun Jackson.
Facebook.
Deshaun Jackson is like the football equivalent, right? He actually was in the street game and whatnot, and as he,
Aaron Hernandez, that would have been the
that's a whole different ball game.
But he still, like when he still tried to act like he was part of that street life.
What I was gonna get at is when Deshaun Jackson started getting traction and it was known that he was gonna make the NFL. You know what his crew did? Told him to stay away from this life. We still peoples,
yeah,
right? But you need to go handle what you need to handle and stay out of trouble.
Okay, I
you get what I'm saying?
Yep, I hear you.
Like your crew was supposed to.
It's like they know, like
Yeah.
Like, it's like back in the day when a famous, like movies and all that, an up and coming basketball player, football player, the street guys would be like, don't be around us.
Yes.
Like, cause you can make it out. You have an opportunity to make it. You need to do good because then you know what? You gotta just give back to the community.
Well, I mean,
because I was
not to kind of bring up my own personal stuff, but I was kind of running with the wrong crowd for a while, and the older heads told me, hey, look, you don't need to be hanging with us and doing none of this dumb stuff. And I decided to join the biggest gang in the world, which is the military. So.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, so again, like I said, I'm not gonna speak from. Somebody killed somebody close to you. Mm-hmm. So there's a different dynamic with that. So it's one aspect of being in the street life, but there's another aspect of somebody actually harming or hurting someone that, or even murdering someone that.
Well, it becomes an individual decision at that point. How much are you willing to lose off of what you built, right? Because I've actually had that happen to me. I've lost plenty of people that were really close to me, and I made the decision not to revert back into things that was going to get me into trouble. It becomes a personal choice. And
even like I said, who they're talking about, like King Von, he said it on Gillian Wallow's podcast. Like, it's just gonna be it's a cycle. Like, you took one of my peoples, now I got to take one of your peoples, and there's never gonna be a way it's an actual sit down and communicate. Why are we doing this? Why? And it's not gonna happen because it could be jealousy, or like you said, you took one of mine, now I need to take one of yours. Yep. And at the end of the day, now it's gonna be a continuous cycle. It's gonna be a continuous cycle of get back. It has to be a get back, and that's what they rap about it. But also too, when you keep rapping about it, it feel like you're glorifying it still.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but
like, just in the sense of like, if you're trying to make but I get it. You're rapping what you know about, and rapping is an art. But you're still also glorifying it, like when he, we got one up, we smoking the dead. So you keep saying it, so it's like, how can it actually stop when you're still talking about somebody with? Like I said, their beef goes back to 2011, and those people people ain't even here no more, but you're still talking about them. So you're not even like, you're disrespecting the dead, you're not letting it rest in peace. But it's like you said, it could be so far, you're so deep into it that all you see is, this is what I know. This is all I know, this is what I gotta do, this is how I gotta survive. You talk about mine, I'm getting yours back.
Yeah. And I always say this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, money just enhances who you are. If you're a clock radio speaker, just put an amp on it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So, again, this is a host from another show.
I'm the host of Halftime.
This is Halftime. We just included, we gearing up for 2025. We trying to come for some awards and accolades. Nah, not really.
Yo, I wish y'all could just see Keith's face right now. I wish y'all could see it. Oh man.
Yo, first of all,
we gotta get a camera behind the scenes so you can see how
we're gonna get one of those too.
But like I said, there's a lot to come.
Keep on playing. I don't care about no awards or accolades. I'm happy I got my brothers with me. That's what I care about. But go ahead.
There's a lot. Just know 2025, you gonna see us. You gonna see us. We got shows. We got everything going on. Like I said, I'm not like him. I'm not blabbing stuff out because you're just gonna see it. You're gonna put out there on social media.
They don't even know what I said, so chill.
Oh, they hear what you said. But
slow
anyways, like
down.
See, he keep doing it. He keep doing this. But I love this. This is what the energy we want to bring out over here. But like I said, we appreciate you coming on. Y'all about to see this man very soon. So
no, actually, you're not gonna see him.
You'll hear me.
Oh.
You will hear me.
You're gonna hear a whole bunch of curses, a whole bunch of flamethrowers.
Just remember this voice.
Hey, not only was I a trucker, but I was in the military. I got a potty mouth.
But like I said, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching us.
Hold up, before you go. So explain to them what you're gonna be doing and what you're the host of, so they know, they clear.
I'm the host of the Halftime Show. Like I said before, it used to be called Fantasy Football Report. That's not that no more. It's just the halftime. We're gonna discuss about what we want to discuss about. Universal. We can go anywhere. You just seen today. This is the first episode. We were everywhere, and we hope y'all can relate to it. Like I said, this is just 3 men just talking with each other. All three. He just said we all have different.
There's gonna be a lady in here one time.
Oh, true, but I'm just saying right here.
But he's not part of it.
Leave him alone over there.
Yo, see, this is the Rippy, see? I told you when I put my hands on him.
Like I said, hey, Merry
When I put my hands
Happy
on
New
him,
Year's,
and we don't know why I put my hands on him. So while everybody's getting ready and doing what they're doing,
transition into the new show.
cause I got a good one for you. So
Wait.
go ahead, where am I sitting?
Where you're sitting, but we'll be back after these commercial breaks.
Here we go, and cut.
So until we got everybody,
What up?
how we doing?
Chill up.
How you doing?
So we got everybody. I want to play. I want you to play Addict. I don't want no name dropping on the.
What did I'm not naming no. No. We just. I was just gonna transition into a top. Dude, I got this. Don't worry. I'm not saying no name.
Are you transitioning into the topic? That
No. Yeah. It works for both shows, actually. You don't want me to say the name of the show.
Don't name drop shit.
Okay, I got you.
You heard him. Listen to him. Don't.
I won't.
I know how you tell. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. He called you Lizette.
Wait, actually, I can say, and this one could be, I can say the name of the show. You can bleep it out.
No.
See?
Ain't gonna make me do extra work because you can't keep your
Beep,
mouth.
beep, beep.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Listen, I'm a pro at this. This is what I do.
I can't.
This is what I do, because I got a topic for y'all.
Okay.
I got a few ones.
Oh shit. Put my belly slide. Put me up. That's where it's supposed to be.
In my pocket.
Right there. Tuck that in your back pocket.
Put that right over there real quick first.
Oh man.
Let me get a mic check for you.
Mic check. 1731. You need me to stand up again?
Nah. I just need to bring this.
So you don't want me to say his name either?
Did you just not hear what he said? Stop.
So they just gonna be, yo, who's this guy that just popped up out of nowhere?
Who is this nagger? Not even nigger, nagger. All right, so you're gonna have to tell me what I can and can't say.
This is on YouTube. I already told you.
Oh, I can swear as much as I want. All right.
Hold up, not this show. Your show. Wait, unless we transition into your show.
Yeah.
Your show. Nah, 'cause he got
the last time, the first time I did,
this is why I'm asking.
Yeah, because the first time I did, I was swearing, cussing, and then they were like, kids might whitewash this. I'm like,
You nobody give up. Nah, I'm just kids.
Yo, actually, this is being recorded.
it's okay.
He's gonna cut it. He said break.
No, he ain't cutting that. That's gonna be all in there.